Good morning. Good morning.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savannah. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G. It's fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her back down. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. It's not complicated.
5G requires an Apple brand device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Good morning, Ramirez. Thank you for all the gifts. If your hammy is almost broke watching this, just do this stretch instead. Put your legs flat, back flat, and then you'll get a little stretch here. And then lean forward as you can to stretch your hammies. That way your legs, your hammies don't cramp. You're welcome. Good morning, Tyler. Hunter 5160. Good morning. The side of my hammy cramps up from practicing kickboxing way too much. You overwork your muscles and overstress them and don't stretch them to let the tension out, you won't have control over your muscles. You'll have all that go and no control. You'll have all that strength, but you won't have the precision. So stretch, stretch, stretch. Like right now, I'm trying to build strength because, you know, holding this pose and sounding calm and steady with my voice, thank you, Amir, is not easy. But it starts a little at a time, right? By the way, breathe, for real. That's something I forget to do in my yoga. And it's very important. If you don't reach the beta state, then you're not breathing right? You gotta reach that beta state. Good morning, love looking at you guys. Thank you. Who just heard my shoulder pop? I'm working on shoulder flexibility. Love your setup, looks vibey, thank you. Ramirez with the roses today, thank you. If you all aren't following Ramirez, go give him a follow. He's very consistent, he's always on TikTok, so. I'm getting really close to being able to put my foot in my armpit. Really close. Hi, I'm Jason. You're so pretty. Thank you. And YT this week, been watching through the older lives I missed. I need to upload yesterday's. That reminds me. I was thinking about batching my lives and doing a drop once a week. That way everybody comes for the lives. But again, talking out loud until I actually decide. But yeah, I do upload my yoga after to YouTube. Yes, I haven't uploaded in a couple days. I was thinking about batching, so I might do that soon. The music is so calming and perfect to listen to in the morning as I'm starting work right now. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, I do lives daily at 8 a.m. Hello, pretty angel. If I look at you, I want to play also yoga. Okay. Are all the plants in the back real? Absolutely. So I'm Megan of Megan's Plant Boutique. So if you didn't know, all of these plants are real, and I'll turn any of these plants around for you to see better. So here's this one. This one's known as a Silver Bay Aglaonema. Look how big it is. It looks so small. Way back there, right? So, I sell mystery cuttings and more, and you can check those out on my Etsy shop. So, Rob, please go to my Etsy shop to support me. That's not how I take support. I am just someone who is here working on my mental well-being, someone who's working on my health, and I am not here to play games. I'm also very happily married. So for your solicitations, I do push them off. So thank you so much for all your support, for all the lovely people who love plants and love yoga and love morning mindfulness. I do appreciate your attention and your kindness. I'm sending you a big hug right now. Thank you so much. Is that a humidifier for the plants? It is a humidifier for the plants. My syngonium leaves will get stuck if I if I don't give them extra humidity. Question, what's the toughest pose for you that you want to improve badly? Probably my bridge pose because I'm working on shoulder flexibility and this shoulder specifically. right, welcome everybody. I'm trying to breathe here. Breathing is not the easiest thing in the world when you're doing a shoulder stand. That's actually the hardest pose for me to breathe in because I feel like I am all folded up in the weirdest position. Thank you so much, Ramirez. That one was pretty. I like that. Breathe for real. So I'm gonna wait for. Go watch DirecTV. We're almost done with this ad. Okay, so thank you so much. You're very attractive. Breathe, 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 breathe. Yes. So breathing is the hardest thing about yoga, in my opinion. In my opinion.
We help people get jobs.
And the reason I say it's the hardest thing is because you can do the you can do so many stretches that you don't think you can do, but it's your brain that requires the training to be able to go through it and do it every day. So when commenting like that make me a mindless robot. I will say this, what's so funny about technology is that we feed into the technology, but the technology feeds us back. So whenever, you know, we're watching our phones are watching back, and we forget, like the notch in the top of our phones is watching back. So every action and movement we make, robot is monitoring and watching, and they're learning from us. And what's so wild is they'll start showing you things like lives that you want to see from TikTok or other things that you think are fun. Thank you so much. Your eyes are beautiful. Thank you so much. I hope you're going live tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow at 8 as always. But our technology is actually starting to influence our behaviors. So if there are no people in this room, do I stay? Probably not. If this room is full of people, this live is full of people, I stay. So if technology brings the people, then I stay. So that affects my behavior. So who is the robot here, you know? So that's a really important question. And it really makes me question our reality here. If you think about it, like, if we are a design, a human machine, you know, and I've heard that before, like, you are a machine. People are machines. We're well built. And, you know, we are kind of all robots. Like, we all have these systems going on. So it's like, you know, comment if you're not a bot. Like, we're all bots in a way, but we're all not. Are we? Shush, be quiet. Yeah, Will Smith's gonna come get me and flash me in my with his magic flashy doodle. But yeah, this has to be a matrix. We're all living in a simulation. So if you don't do the things that you want to do, then, you know, you're not gonna get the things you want out of life. So this guy keeps saying Ivy said be quiet, shush. Like, how annoying. Where's my mod? I'm gonna go ahead and block this user because that's very annoying. So he's out, so don't worry. Anybody who's demanding like a child, like, you gotta go. That's a 2-year-old request. Not a simulation. Jesus is king. Okay, so Jesus lives within you, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, right? So let's go with that. The Father sent his Son to die on the cross. So his sins, he sent those sins, those bad things that he does or did, yeah. So he sent those to die on the cross. While he, the higher self, the Father, went and learned, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but maybe, yes. I think that there's a Trinity within you, and I think that all of these religions are very interesting when you start to consider how they intersect, and, you know, spirituality and how it all intersects with it as well. My husband is actually my moderator, and his name is MADJR333, and that's just what's going on here. So I don't understand what's going on here. This guy who thinks he's my moderator. I appreciate it though. I appreciate you all wanting to be my moderator. But, you know, I have one and he's very good at it. LOL, not all the same, but I appreciate your respect. You know, I appreciate respectful people too. I love people who like to open a conversation about something. You know, religion's hard to talk about with people who are super religious because they very much believe in their idea and believe nothing else. And it's tough to talk to people when when they really, really, really believe something, because they're right in what they believe. They're not wrong. Nobody's really wrong. Nobody's really right. Everything's really relative. Time doesn't exist. So, we're all sitting here thinking it's 8:35 Eastern Standard Time, but really it's just how we mark time. Nothing else marks time like that. So that's that. So somebody's thinking they're funny, I guess. So I don't know what's going on with this guy. He says he's unstoppable. I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna report him, because this is just silly. Yeah, okay, I think we found it. Abusive behavior, that's what we're going to submit. There we go. So, yes. So I just don't like people who are trying to be very dominant in a live that is not theirs, because you're more than welcome to go live on your own. That's very, very something you can do. Anywho, I appreciate everybody who stayed around. This has been quite an unusual day for me so far. I appreciate everybody who's been here. There's 80 of you still here. So I want to say thank you for Mama and Papa D, who are probably still around and watching. Thank you all for watching my lives every morning. I'll probably call you after. But after I finish this one, usually I do my yoga from 8 to 8:30. And I've been doing it every day for over 2 months now. Pretty only senior plant. Hey Freddie, you can go see more of my plants in my bio. The link's in my bio, so if you want to check it out, I have all kinds of plants, and I added a new propagation station, so it's really nice, and you can hang it and stand it on your desk, so it's a great gift. You can get it with or without plants, and my shop is 20% off right now. The new prop station I haven't marked as 20% off yet, but I will consider it. I looked at the person who made it while he is busy helping me pack some orders this morning. The world is spinning is a good tracker of time also, yes. I feel like, animals, of course, they work off of the daylight. So when time changes, my cats don't know that tuna time comes an hour late. That was something that we had to work on for a month. My cats wanted tuna as soon as it got dark because, the time change. So, I feel like animals mark time by day and night, and we mark time by the hours that we magically made up. We didn't magically make them up. We monitored, the sun and the moon and the how many times we go around the sun and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we monitored all that until we could quantify the data and decide that, okay, 24 hours is what we have in a day, and 364 days and a quarter is what we have in a year. This guy says, why'd you drop out of school? That's so funny. I actually completed graduate school, so why'd you drop out of school? Is that a projection? Are you okay? So, anybody who's just stopping by, I want to let you all know that I do yoga from 8 to 8 a.m. every day as a practice of consistency, building my mental health, and, to try to stretch out the tension in my muscles. I'm Megan of Megan's Plant Boutique, and I have plants here in South Florida that I sell online in my virtual shop, Etsy. What you in S.Florida? Nice. Where about? I'm in magical Orlando, LOL. Actually, that's one of the airports I fly out of because they always have cheap flights because people are always coming and going from Orlando. But I live on the East Coast. I'm on the Treasure Coast. So it is approaching 9 o'clock. I usually leave at about this time. That way my lives don't get too long. I upload them after YouTube. All right, I upload them from TikTok. I download them from TikTok after TikTok renders the video, and then I upload it to YouTube so everybody can watch if they aren't able to tune in at 8 a.m. So I'm going to hop out of here. Is it just once a day? Yes, it is once a day at 8 a.m., but I do upload it to YouTube, so if you're not able to come at 8 a.m., you can definitely watch it whatever time you're ready. So I do this every morning just to spread awareness. What word am I saying? Awareness.
just to spread awareness about my brand. I'm Megan of Megan's Plant Boutique. I sell plants, mystery cuttings, and all kinds of mystery boxes and more. So if you're just tuning in, have a wonderful day. I will come back tomorrow. I'll make a new event. You see this live day? Like, that's me. So I'll be making a new event as soon as I end this one. So I will check you all later. Alamaris, everyone.